Okay, bro. So, do you know the difference between the high performers of today's society? Like, it can be like athletes or millionaires or social media influencers. Do you know the single difference between them and you? The single biggest difference is that their ability to focus at any given moment and your inability to focus in any given moment, right? Most people think that in order to be successful, you need like a billion things in your like to-do list or whatever, right? But it's actually quite the opposite, right? A lot of people that are successful have like a short to-do list every single day, right? And that short to-do list consists of needle moving activities that will move their business forward, right? Not shallow tasks that they can outsource to someone outside of their country, right? So like a lot of like a smart Western world entrepreneur would literally outsource like the shallow tasks out to like like a third world country or something like that, right? Where like in their currency, it's a big jump in like salary for them, but like for us in the Western world, it's a lot less than what we would pay for like someone over here if we were to bring someone in house, right? So that's pretty much what you got to put into perspective and realize that like a lot of like the high performers in today's society always do that. They delegate or they outsource their shallow tasks so that they can focus on the needle moving activities of their business and pretty much just excel in that part of their business, right? So if it's shallow tasks like checking emails or like customer service or something like that, they'll literally outsource it straight away. That's what like the highest level entrepreneurs do these days, right? They'll outsource it straight away to like Philippines or like India or something like that, where they can get pennies on the dollar, where they can get really good service, um, and get a good ROI on their investment. You know what I mean? Now you might be thinking, okay, like not all of us can outsource our work, right? Like obviously we can't afford it. If we can't afford it, we can't outsource it, right? And that's true. Like I agree with you up to a certain extent. Where like obviously everyone starts the same way. Everyone starts doing all the tasks in their business, up to a certain extent, and like after they worked on it for a while, then they outsource it. And that's my advice to you as well. Like just put on all the caps of your business, just do all of it, so that you're competent in all of it, and literally outsource it once you have the funds to do so, right? And in the short term, what you can do is literally minimize the shallow tasks that you're doing, and maximize the high ROI or like the needle moving tasks in your business, right? So if you're checking emails or something like that, you can literally check all your emails at the end of the week without checking them every day, every single day, like going in there and checking it for like 10 minutes. You can batch it and check it at the end of the week, right? So you pretty much saved yourself like what, like 30 40 minutes of like email checking, so that you can apply the same amount of hours or like the amount of time that you saved into your needle moving activities, right? So for me, like a needle moving activity for me would be recording these videos, right? And the shallow task would be obviously checking emails, right? So what I would do is I would batch it and check it at the end of the week, right? Without, I mean, it's not like I get like a massive amount of emails anyway, but I check it at the end of the week so that I save myself that extra time that I could focus on to putting more quality videos out. So how much you will focus will vary depending on the task that you're doing, right? You can't absolutely be focused in every task that you're doing, right? Just because you don't enjoy it. You know what I mean? For me, I love recording videos, so like I'm in a flow state, and like I can literally focus a lot better when I enjoy doing it. Whereas some people don't like recording videos, and that's just the exact opposite of what I just told you. So I'm not telling you to go and start focusing on just any task, right? I want you to go and start focusing on a task that you enjoy doing, so that you automatically just focus a lot better, right? You see, focus is not something that we can shove down people's throats, right? Like when we were in school, like they used to shove focus down our throats, just because like how many teachers have told you, oh yeah, you need to focus, you need to focus, you need to focus, bro. But like we can't focus because like we don't enjoy the work that we're doing, right? So how are we supposed to focus? You're only gonna focus a lot better if you enjoy the task that you're doing. Brings me to my next point, which is the flow state. So like the flow state is when you're like one with the task that you're doing. So when you're in a flow state, you don't feel the time pass by. So if you ever felt that when doing a task, like, for me it's recording these videos now, like 11 minutes have passed, and like I didn't even feel like that was 11 minutes. So let's say the flow state task for you is drawing or painting or whatever, right? So you need to find that and pretty much like double down on that and go hard at it, and you will focus a lot better automatically because you enjoy doing it, right? And you will become the top of your craft. At the top of your craft if you keep doing it for a while, because that's where your true passion lies, right? And if I didn't enjoy making these videos, I would have quit a long time ago, right? I don't get much views on my videos anyway, so like why would I keep doing them if there's no like positive ROI on it, right? But I still keep doing it because I enjoy doing it, and I know that someday it'll pay off, right? Now let's say you found your flow state. You need to double down and literally like work on it as hard as you can till you can find a way to monetize it, right? So that if it's painting, if it's art, if it's music, whatever it is, you need to find a way to monetize it. And literally you can build an audience online. That there's no audience for anything these days, so you can build an audience online of people who like, know, and trust you, and eventually sell them something later down the line, right? Now with that flow state activity, there's gonna be parts of that activity that you don't really like doing, and that's when you can outsource those parts of the activity that you don't really like doing. For me, it's like literally editing these videos. I haven't got an editor yet, but like I will soon. But I don't necessarily like editing the videos, right? So like I don't enjoy doing it. So like, you know, later down the line, I will outsource it when I have the funds to do so. And what I recommend for you is the same thing, right? And then you find your true flow state task, which is pretty much, recording the videos or like just doing the painting, so that just puts you in a position where you enjoy your work 100%, and then you can double down and take your business to the next level, right? You will now have like unstoppable focus because now like you enjoy everything that you're doing, right? Because you now found your like true flow state task, which is just one task. See how I told you like the best high performers in today's society have a short to-do list? And that's true for you as well now, right? That's because you've eliminated all the shallow tasks, all the tasks that needs to be delegated or outsourced, and now you're focusing on your true flow state task, right? And yeah, that's my spiel for today, and I hope you learned something from this video, and I'll see you in my next one.